Hi, this is Sterling Pratt. This is another video in my series of self-esteem in children with ADD. This time we're going to talk about resilience. I referred to this a little bit in the previous video. Resilience, basically stated, is your child's hope of a good life. If they don't have that hope, they're not going to work and fight and struggle through their ADD. Some people think kids with ADD are very resilient, but some statistics show that that's not true. And the relationship between resilience and self-esteem explains a little bit why that would not be true. Kids with ADD often are less resilient, or at least their resilience is more often broken down throughout life. If there was a study that I read recently about resilience, and this study focused on people who had basically given up in life, and the question was to determine why they gave up, why they just gave up any hope of having the life that they once dreamed of. And these are people in prison, these are people in and out of prison a lot, people who have just consigned themselves to a type of life that's going to take them nowhere. That's not where you want your child to be, obviously. So we need to look at these factors that contributed to their lack of resilience. There were actually three areas that seem to be lacking with those people. One focused on the areas of life. So if the negative influences and things that broke down their resilience and their self-esteem happened in all areas of their life, school, in peers, social situations like Little League soccer practice, and also continues at home in the evening, then that's start to break down their resilience. Also, if that negativity lasted throughout the day, and so it's just relentless day after day, morning at school, afternoon, if they're at school in the afternoon, or if they go to some daycare in the afternoon, and that situation is very common with kids that have ADD or they're struggling with ADD. And also in the evening. Again, this is a factor that we have more control over as parents. But also, if that negative influence continues over time, weeks, months, and even years, then eventually your child's resilience will break down. When that happens, they lose hope. Things like depression set in, even if it gets bad enough, suicide. Their goals, once they lose that hope, that resilience, then their goals become the goal to just simply not feel so bad, and to have some acceptance from somebody somewhere. Those are bad goals to have in life. The goal to just feel better can drive us to alcohol and drugs, even cutting and self-mutilation, and a lot of destructive behavior. And the desire to simply be accepted or to fit in somewhere can drive us to accept whatever morals our peers have. If those two goals can't be satisfied, then the serious depression and attempted suicides will result. But we're going to talk over the next few videos in this video series about how to counteract all of that. So I don't want you to be depressed about that, because there is a solution. And but if you ever suspect that your child has gotten to that situation of loss of hope, then if they have thoughts of suicide, please don't hesitate to call some professional help to deal with that, please. But again, we're gonna show you how to build their self-esteem over time and counteract the things that may happen in these other environments. My name is Sterling Pratt, the author of Puddinhead Parenting, and the host of a blog talk radio show called Puddinhead Parenting, Saturdays at 1 o'clock. Thank you.